up, one of my favorite memories was running down the stairs on Christmas morning and opening up all my Christmas gifts. Now, most of the gifts that I receive are in a bag with tissue paper, and it's just not as much fun getting gifts. When somebody gives me a present that's wrapped, I just know that they put in that extra time and effort into my present. I think that everybody should know how to wrap a present because it's good for any occasion, whether it's a birthday, a holiday, or any event that you have around the corner. And I also believe that everybody enjoys getting a wrapped gift, so that is why you should learn how to actually wrap your present correctly. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap a present with 4 main steps. First, I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to need in order to wrap your present. Then I'm going to show you how to cut the wrapping paper in a way that it fits your particular present perfectly. Then I'm going to show you how to adhere the wrapping paper onto your present so that it's clean and neat. And then finally I'm going to show you how to decorate your present and personalize it. So what you'll need for this present is wrapping paper. I chose this pink chevron, but you could use any wrapping paper of your choice, whether it's a birthday themed, holiday themed, or whatever it may be. You're going to need some tape. This is just clear tape. It could be any sort of tape that you want, but don't use a too heavy duty tape or else you won't be able to unwrap it. Then you will need scissors to cut the wrapping paper. You will need decorations of your choice. I'm using this blue frilly thing, but you could use bows or whatever you may like. And then I'm just using a pen in order to write to and from on my present. So we're going to move all this out of the way, and we are going to go to our next step, which is measuring the wrapping paper. So I'm just going to lay the wrapping paper out on the table. And I'm going to put the present in the center of the paper. So I'm going to fold it both ways. I'm going to fold this side over so that that goes in the middle. And then I'm going to fold this side over so that it goes in the middle as well. So we have a little bit too much. So that is perfect. So we're going to cut a straight line all the way down the wrapping paper. And I usually try to make this as straight as possible, but it's okay if it's not. And then after you do that, you can move the wrapping paper out of the way because we do not need it anymore. And then I'm just going to lay the present out and measure which way the wrapping paper fits the nicest. So as you can see, that's a little too short if we place it this way. So we're going to put it horizontally. So I'm just going to make sure that will be enough, and it will. So now I'm just going to place the present as centered as possible. And I'm going to take this end and fold it over the edge. So I'm pushing the present slightly into the wrapping paper so that it's really tight and clean on the back. And I'm just going to take our tape and tape this right in the middle. Then I'm going to take the other side and do the exact same thing. I'm pushing the box into the wrapping paper so that it's tight again. And I'm placing the tape right in the middle of that box. Now, as you can see, we have a little bit of extra wrapping paper on the sides, so we're just going to cut this off. Personally, I'd rather cut a piece of wrapping paper that was too big than too small, because if it's too big, you can cut a little piece off, the little extra pieces, but if it's too small, then you have to recut an entirely new piece. So you're wasting a lot more wrapping paper if you do it that way. So I kind of just take it in 2 pieces and cut off that extra. That part doesn't have to be too clean just because we are not going to use that, and those sides are going to be covered up. So I'm just cutting this side. Just as much as I don't think that we're going to need. Okay, after you do that, you just put that aside. And you are going to take both ends and crease them, like so, making sure that there's no creases. I take the top of the box and push my hands over it to create a crease on the very side of the box. And now I'm going to take this end and flattening this part, I'm going to take this on a diagonal, crease it, and tape it along the side. Like so. So again, we're going to crease it, fold it over the side, like that, and tape it. You don't need to use as much tape as I'm using, but I just like to so that it's as clean as it can be. Then I'm taking this middle part and I'm folding it upwards and I'm cutting this little piece just slightly so it doesn't go over the edge. And I'm going to tape that to the top, right up here. Then I'm going to also tape the sides. So we're going to tape this side down and this side down. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're folding, we're going to do this side a little bit faster, folding this side, taping, and then again creasing it, folding it over, and tape that. And then we're going to take the middle upwards. This side didn't have that much extra product, and we are just going to tape that. Now we're going to decorate, so I'm just going to use one of these pieces of paper from the wrapping paper that we had. I'm going to take it, flip the box over to the side that has no tape, and I'm going to tape this on top. And then I'm going to put our little bow onto the box. So we're just going to rip off the little backing on it, place that on top, and then I'm going to write to and from on the box. And just write to whoever the present is for. And that's it. So in conclusion, I taught you what you're going to need, exactly how to wrap your present. Then we wrapped the present and we adhered it to the present itself. And then we decorated the box. So I hope you all learned how to properly wrap a present today, and that's a wrap.